I don't wanna lose my balance when I'm staring at stars. I just wanna believe that we're better than we are.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy ODC back. Haven't done a video in a little while, but I've still been playing my games. So today I wanted to have a quick look at some of the champions, or one champion that I've built up recently that I know probably doesn't get much spotlight, but in this kind of game, you can probably make use of pretty much whatever you got, provided they're not that bad. So the champion I want to look at today is none other than Lady Etessa, the Force champion. As you can see, I've got her up here. We'll look at her skills first there. So with her skills, she attacks one enemy, has a 25% chance of placing a block debuff for 2 turns. Damage is based on attack. Now that is once she was ascended. It's just an attack. The block debuffs comes with the 3-star ascension, as the pros will know. There's always something you get for 3-star ascensions. Right, next ability, Whiplash, level 4. Attack one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Again, damage based on attack. And this is her move, which is probably the most favourable move she has. Attack one enemy with 2 random allies. Damage inflicted by this champion and any allies joining this attack will be increased by 10% if the target is under stun debuff. Allies joining the attack will use their default skills. So if, for example, you can land a stun and they go for the same people, the same person who got stunned, if it lands, then you've got more damage. For her stats, base speed of 99. Now, what I've done with her, I tried to make her fast because obviously what I want to do is cycle through. It's a 4-turn cooldown on her main ability, that I'd call it. So I wanted her to be quick so she can cycle through to get back to it as quickly as possible. Also, I've geared her in reflex gear, which has a 30% chance to reduce a random skill cooldown. So, and that's each turn, I believe. So you can see what I'm trying to do there. Either get the cooldown to decrease through the gear that she's wearing, or have her run for enough turns to get that back up. Now, one of the things that I may need to change to give her a bit more survivability is her chest piece. At the minute, I've got her in an attack chest piece, attack percentage chest piece, which, again, for survivability, that should, if I get a HP chest piece, that would probably be better. As you can see from total stats, I'm not one of these crazy players with godlike gear. I'm trying to get godlike gear, but I keep getting just absolute garbage. So I'm a bit unlucky in the gear department. So I've used what I have. 79% crit rate, 124 crit damage. See, accuracy could be higher if you really want to land a stun. I'm not sure if it just places it. 50% chance. So again, that could come back to bite us. Right, so what I wanted to look at, take her into a few little areas just to get some knowledge of how she gets down. So dungeons are going to be the most important thing. At the minute, we got the Spirit Keep open. Right, so I'm currently grinding out her masteries as well. I haven't really tried her in these things, so this should be interesting. Obviously, try to showcase this stuff. You don't really want to lose. I'm up to Ice Golems 14. I don't think she'll be able to hang in here. Let's see who I've got. Yeah, see, with that team, a lot of them have masteries. Could I replace anyone here? We could try. It might not go so well, but we'll give it a go. So we would probably drop this dude, and we'll get our Lady Etessa in there. Let's have a go. Let's see if she can run in Ice Golems. Or let's see if I can run in Ice Golems. Sweet Jesus, I haven't tried these things in a while. Got a bit lackluster on my dungeons. Right, let's have a look. So the first wave, she goes first. She's the quickest. Someone's down. So that's all good, isn't it? Right. Yeah, I mean, they're not the most challenging, I think, for some of my other characters. Look, she's placing her stun. She's doing everything that we actually want her to do at the minute. And look out for any cooldowns she may receive again from her gear. That's the other thing, just so we can get round to that move a bit more quickly. Yeah, there it is again. She brought in Steel Skull with his 2-hit A1 and someone else. We're going to see who else she brought in. Right, okay. So we're at the ice column. As you know, with his minions up, we can get toasted. So we'll see how this plays out. She attacked the main boss with it. Apoth and Norog got involved. She's a good affinity for this fight, but as I say, she hasn't really got the health. And this isn't a level 20 dungeon anyway, so I think her affinity might line up well for some of the other dungeons if you go to the top levels, but I haven't got there yet. So again, people, not a crazy player with loads and loads of gear. I haven't even got loads of epics or, well, legendaries either, to be honest with you. So I'm trying to make do with what I have. Every so often I spend a bit of money. I think if you averaged out what I've spent on the account so far, you're looking at about 15 quid a month roughly. Because I'll just literally once in a while just, go get some shards. Why not? Again, that hasn't translated into legendary heroes though, so, or legendary champions, should I say. Right, so we're almost done here. 1 minute 50 on the clock at the minute. Look, here she goes again. Norog and Kale came in that time. So she's grinding. She's getting through the cooldowns. But that was her in Ice Golem. You saw the ally attack come in Dragons. We are on. Right, but I want her to be okay, so we'll go Dragons 13. We will drop Kale. Actually, Steel Skull's negative affinity. So let's put Kale back in. Let's get rid of Steel Skull and let's go with our Lady Etessa. Warrior Shield survived the waves with the attack chest piece, but we'll give it a go. Right now, in this setup, she will always go first just because she's quicker than my other people. Again, because I haven't got godlike gear, my speed is okay, but again, not great on any of my champions. There she goes, 11k on the basic. Royal Guard doing his thing. I want to start doing a few more little reviews of champions because you'll find champions that you think to yourself, they're all right, and no one else really uses them. And then you've got the champions who get all the hype all the time. Some of the YouTubers are covering more and more champions now, so you are getting to see. One of the guys I watch quite often is Hell Hades, and he done a Norog guide which I absolutely appreciated. So big up Hell Hades and all the work he's doing. Right, there we go. Whiplash 30k. So 30k on, I think it's A2. Obviously, you can't stun the dragon, but that 30k helped bring his shield down. And look, here she goes again. Depending on who she brings in. So she brought in Royal Guard there, and we've got the decreased defense on. So it depends who she brings in. I mean, if you wanted to tailor it towards people with specific A1s in your team, you could actually, build a nice little combo of it. I currently have two Lady Etessas, but I haven't built up the other one yet. Look, there we go. Dragon done. Dragon 13, by the way. So 6-star gear is a possibility, and that's what we received. See, it's the set that it is, because speed and crit rate would be great, but what can you do? Right. Lady Etessa. Right. So Minotaur, we don't really need to look at. Spider, I don't know. I've not really done too much Spider myself, to be honest with you. So this could be a disaster, but we'll give it a try. I got my weak affinity tank. We got Cold Heart. We got Royal Guard. She doesn't have a leader ability. Who would you drop? I'd probably drop my negative affinity tank. Really, but I need him. Right, let's have a look. We could probably get rid of Apoth or Norog. Now, you know what we'll do? We'll get rid of him. But the only thing is, if Cold Heart starts getting attacked, you know what? We can do it this way. We'll take our negative affinity tank. Because he's got decent resistance as well, which will help. Where is this guy? And then we'll take our Lady Etessa. Because you're who we're looking at. Right, let's see here how Spider goes down. Campaign farming, you can give it a go if you want. I mean, she hits hard enough to probably do campaign. be a bit slow because she's like single target damage, and when you're farming, you're not exactly bringing in allies with decent attacks if you're just carrying, low level champions to basically level up. So my roll guard, again, crit rate, crit damage are things that I still need to work on. So if you notice, roll guard isn't hitting for the crazy amounts that you've seen in other videos. Again, it's a work in progress. As you can see, negative affinity tank soaking up the damage, and he's got counter as well. Not that he's doing that much damage, but he's teaching them a lesson for getting involved with him. Right, there we go. Get rid of them. Norog. Whiplash, 41k. We'll take it. Apoth. So yeah, we're really just looking at Lady Etessa. So we got a decreased cooldown there somewhere. Let's see who she brings in when she gets to actually use her move. I think she's up next. Basic 20k. This is a low level of spider, by the way. This isn't like top end. But again, spider's really hard. Even I haven't really attempted it too much. I think you need more specific champions. I've got the cold heart and the royal guard, but without the right gear, it's still pretty tough. So, and I've not really focused on it. It might be something I need to put on my calendar. Right, see the tank taking all the damage, Apothecary healing him up. Here she goes. Brought in royal guard and one other person. Didn't do that much. It's going to be a couple of minute run, I imagine. And if you notice, he's resisting. Look, see, with the defense down, royal guard actually done a big hit there. Ironhide is his passive, which I think reduces damage, so that's good. I've started building that guy up for Arena as well. We'll have a look at him at some point too. I'm going to start doing a few more videos, so, feel free to give me a little like and subscribe. I'm currently working with limited equipment, so that's why I decided not to do some videos for a while, but during quarantine, I mean, what else is there to do? Right, here we go. Spider should be on his way out. And she delivers the final blow. So all in all, a decent champion. I think with godlike gear, some people could make her look exceptional. I did run her in clan boss because of the team that I actually have. She can come across useful, but it does less damage than I would usually get because of the fact that, where did I run her? I ran her on normal and I only got like 8 mil because I replaced, who did I replace? I replaced my Jarang, whatever his name is, who was my decreased defense and decreased attack guy. I need to convert into some other champions basically who are a bit more reliable for that kind of stuff. But yeah, so what do you think of Lady Etessa then, folks? If you've got her and you have terrible luck pulling champions like myself, then what do you think of Lady Etessa? Masteries, I'm eventually going to take her down to probably War Master. I don't know if getting high crit rate on her, then adding that, or Helm Split. I don't know if anything like that would be useful. She's got single target damage, other than when she brings the people in. So again, you could build her however you want. I don't think that my build's perfect. Let's be honest, I'm not the greatest at the game. I'm pretty much a mid-tier player at the minute with I spend when I feel like it. It's not a free-to-play account, this one. I do have my free-to-play account, which I will be doing some content on as well. Um, it's been a while since I've done that, but I have been progressing that account. So we will get back on that. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think of Lady Etessa, and if there's any other champions that you use, that you enjoy using, that you hardly ever see anyone really talk about. As I say, a lot more champions are being covered by the big boys at the minute. And yeah, so sometime you'll find that you've had someone sitting there who can actually be useful and help you clear content. But anyway, this has been ODC. Again, like, subscribe, and I will see you soon.